It's the Sumo Show, the podcast that discusses everything that's going on in Japanese Grand Sumo. Whether you've been steeped in sumo lore since the Heisei era, like me, Stan, or you're a dedicated fan who wants to get deeper into what's happening on and off the dohyo, like our good friend Troy, or you're brand new to the world of sumo and just want to learn what it's all about, no matter how much you know about the sport, the Sumo Show has something for you. So let's throw some purifying salt into the ring, do a few big Shiko foot stomps, and see what's new on this week's episode of the Sumo Show. So konnichiwa, everyone. And Okayadi, welcome back to my co-host Troy.
Well, hello.
Hello, Troy.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. It's good week of sumo. Good tournament. Nagoya Basho is delivering.
It is delivering. Am I too loud or too quiet?
You are just right.
Perfect. I turned myself down a little bit. Seemed like I was a little hot. But, yes. Now listen.
I'm listening.
Stan.
Yes, Troy?
If you like sumo.
I think I do.
I think you might. And if you don't, I think you will. The sumosaltclub.com website is, I love it.
And we should say right away, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. No, this is we're tooting their horn out of the kindness of our own hearts.
And
because
and all the love that is in those hearts.
Yes, just overflowing to the brim and beyond. I'm just really impressed, and you will be too, friends. Just go to sumosaltclub.com and check out the way that they've broken down the matches for each day, and it's got all of the delicious heights and weights and data and the their current records against each other for the last 6 Basho. It's really it's quite breathtaking. So I highly recommend it. I was impressed, and I think you will be as well. And again, they're not a sponsor. I mean, they could sponsor us, I suppose. They'd like.
Yeah, sure. We'd take them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. They seem like a top shelf
organization. SumoSaltClub.com. Call us.
Yeah, give us a ring. You know where we are. Well, we're right here doing the show.
Have the Gyoji announce our names.
Yeah. So. Yes, I am anxiously awaiting the results of day 2 through 8. It is a bit of it's a lot. It's a lot to cover, friends. So
yeah, but we're gonna go through it quickly.
We go through it quickly with charm.
The more we do this, the more I'm like, all right, don't get bogged down. Just kind of say what happened and let's look at it, talk about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it.
I mean, last time we met, it was after day 1, so half the people won and half the people lost.
That's right.
That was the setup. We had one Rikishi who is out for the whole tournament, and that was last tournament's winner, Wakataka Kage.
Right.
Out. Had a surgery, and we're waiting to see how he recovers on that surgery to his left thigh. And other than that, everything was looking good. We're wondering how our Yokozuna, who are back, and both of whom say they're going to try and go for all 15 days, which they haven't done in quite a while.
Aim high, yeah.
What were some of the other dramas? We knew that Kirishima has a potential for Yokozuna promotion. He has to perform very well, but if he can get 13 or more wins and either the yusho or I think just a runner-up probably not enough, but runner-up in a playoff. So they haven't the Sumo Association has not set out a clear measuring stick as they sometimes do. When they say, if you do this, then you'll get that. They've just kind of come out and said, well, it could happen. He could do it if he does well enough. So everyone else is reading the tea leaves and guessing what well enough means.
Right.
So yes, well, I'm saying, and a lot of people are out there saying that probably 13 wins and a yusho is likely the bar. He's got to clear that bar. to have a shot at it. And he won his first match, which was good. Last time we saw him, he was perfect record, 1-0, along with 21 other guys.
Just a world of possibility ahead of him.
Who else? Ozeki Kotozakura is Kadoba in this tournament, which means that he had a losing record last time, and if he has a losing record again this time, he's gonna get demoted out of his Ozeki rank, which would be a shame. Which is exactly what happened to our just now formerly Ozeki, now Sekewaki Aonishiki. He was demoted after a second Makikoshi last time because of an injury. He's coming back, and what happens if you're an Ozeki and you get demoted like that, you have one tournament, your very next tournament, and you come back and you get 10 wins, you immediately get bumped back up to Ozeki. Otherwise, you've got to go through the usual 33 wins over 3 tournaments. And so Aonishiki's coming back from that injury, still clearly not fully healed, but trying to get 10 wins.
Yeah.
And both Kotozakura and Aonishiki won on the first day also. So, in fact, let's pop over here and have a look and see that this was how things stood after day one. In fact, the only one of our top level guys who lost was Onosato. Yokozuna Onosato came out of the gate and just looked a little rusty. Although he looked physically good. He didn't look like anything was bothering him. He got outplayed in the ring sense. And that's really what we were most afraid of, right? He hasn't been competing other than practice for a while now, and he's also young, so that kind of getting the ring sense back, it takes a while, and he didn't do a lot of warm up practices. He's still dealing with making sure his shoulder was in good shape for the tournament, so he didn't go and do a lot of practice bouts with other top level Rikishi. Yeah, but that's where things stood. That's where things stood at day 2. And on day 2, I'm looking at the Sumo app. I'm not going to show this on screen, but the Grand Sumo app, which gives the same kinds of things that you're talking about. If you want to get that, go to the Sumo Salt Club. You can get that same kind of information. It's for free. And what happened on day 2? Well, Kirishima won again. Kotozakura won again. Aonishiki won again. Hoshoryu beat Takanosho. Onosato lost again. He lost 2 in a row. And this time, so I made a mistake when we were talking last time about whether or not he had given up a Kimboshi in his day 1 loss. Remember we were looking at the
that's right.
I made a bunch of mistakes on that first day's thing. Second day he did give up a Kimboshi, so and it was to Fujinokawa, who as luck would have it is on my fantasy team. I'm the only
he's not on mine. I'm Yoshino Fuji.
Yoshino Fuji, who is the one who beat him on day 1.
Right.
Yeah,
but did not
because he's a Komusubi, he did not get a Kimboshi, a Gold Star award. So, who else did well? Hakuno Fuji won. We had a bunch of people. Let's just roll it. Going into day 3.
Shishi won.
Shishi won, yes. Shishi also 2-0. So we look here. These are all the people. Hoshoryu, Kirishima, Kotozakura, Atami Fuji's looking really good.
Yeah.
Koto Shoho. Look, all of our top guys there, except for Onosato and Wakataka Kage and Yoshino Fuji, are 2-0, which is what we really want. Oh, and Oho Komusubi.
Right.
Oho doing his usual. I get up to Komusubi and I start losing. No, he's starting that way again.
Hey, listen, I don't want to give it away, but I am particularly proud of Shishi.
Shishi has been having a great tournament, as we're going to see.
A great tournament, like just really delivering. Yeah, proud of you, Shishi.
And on day 3, Shishi beat Daisei-zan to go 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Who else did well on day 3? Ura's doing terribly. He loses to Shodai on day 3. Atami Fuji wins.
Asakoryu.
Aonishiki goes to 3-0. Kotozakura loses for the first time. He loses to Chura Naomi. Aonishiki beats Hakuno Fuji, which is a two young, powerful up and comers. That was a very good fight, and Aonishiki got the better of him despite being injured. Now here's the thing: Aonishiki, he's doing well, but we start seeing around day 3 that at the end of his matches he's limping, like his foot is bothering him, but he's just kind of putting it out of his mind for the match. And then when the match is over and he has to bow and then walk down the steps, you can see him limping, and limping more as the week goes on. But
I hate it when they do that.
He wants those 10 wins.
What Mitakeumi?
What Mitakeumi?
What? Yeah. Where is Mitakeumi?
Mitakeumi is having a terrible tournament.
Terrible tournament.
He starts off 0-2, and in fact loses on day 3 also to Chiyoshima, who's going 0-3.
Oh yeah, ouch.
But Atami Fuji wins. Koto Shoho wins. Koto Shoho, who won out of nowhere, won the tournament last year. Won this tournament last year in Nagoya, which is generally held to be the toughest place to win, just because of the summer weather and the summer weather in Nagoya. But there he is again. He's 3-0. Now, unlike last time when he did that, he was ranked Magashira 8, I think. And so he had an easier first week. This week, he's Sanyaku, right? He's Sekewake. So it's got a pretty tough schedule, and he's goes 3-0 to start the tournament. Aonishiki goes 3-0. Kirishima goes 3-0. Kotozakura, I said, lost. Onosato notches his first win. He beats Takanosho. And then Hoshoryu loses to Fujinokawa.
Yeah.
So Fujinokawa gets 2 Kimboshi. And interestingly, he did that in March also. He beat both Hoshoryu and Onosato and picked up. So he's picked up 4 Kimboshi this year, which is a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, he's a regular Mario.
That's a lot for a career.
Yeah,
it's a super lot for the less than 6 months, and there are people, the all-time most Kimboshi in a career is, I think most of the people that are on the chart are in the teens. I think a couple people have like over 20, but having between just over 10 is all-time great at getting Kimboshi. And he picked up 4 this year. So
all from Hoshoryu.
Yeah. Well, no, 2 from one from each of them. So 2 from each of them.
Oh,
he beat Hoshoryu twice, and he beat Onosato twice.
Well, there you go.
And then he's gone on to have mediocre tournaments. Like I think in fact he was Make Koshi in the tournament that he in March when he got the 2 Kimboshi. He can't beat anyone, but he can beat the Yokozuna. So Hoshoryu drops to 2-1, and going into day 4, things look like this. Our number of undefeated already has dropped down to 7 on day 4.
I'm again, I must say, so proud of Shishi. Just really hanging in there.
So Shishi's in there. Wakanosho, who is a top division rookie. This is his first tournament in the top division. And he came in, he'd been ranked very high in Juryo, won Juryo last time by a lot, got a big promotion. So he's not even starting right at the bottom. He's starting at Maegashira 11, which is already a tougher start than most people do in their rookie campaign. And he's gone 3-0. Takayasu's 3-0. Aonishiki stays 3-0. Look at that. Looking good. Kotoshoho's dropped down.
Looking real good. Yoshino Fuji, though.
Yoshino Fuji not doing so good. Oho still hasn't won.
Oho,
Gonoyama still hasn't won. Hiradomi and Ura and Mitakeumi. Yeah.
Rough.
Tough start. It's a bad start.
Yeah.
And then on day 4, what do we get? Onosato loses again, drops his 3rd time. He loses to Gonoyama. Gonoyama will notch his first win there, getting a gold star against Onosato. Hoshoryu gets back in a winning way. He beats Chudonomi. Kotozakura gets his 3rd win. He beats Fujinokawa. Fujinokawa can beat the Yokozuna, but not the Ozeki. Kirishima goes to 4-0, beats Takanosho. Atami Fuji suffers his first loss. Shodai drops to 1-3. Uda gets his first win. What else have we got here?
Shishi keeps the dream alive.
Shishi keeps the dream alive. Goes to 4-0. Wakanosho goes to 4-0. Takayasu loses to Kotoeho, drops 3-1. And going into day 5, the standings look like this. We're down to 3 undefeated.
Look at that
Kirishima,
list. That's something else.
Wakanosho and Shishi.
That's exciting.
But look at all the people at 3-1. Guys.
Yeah, a dead heat there.
13.
Look at that
13 Rikshi at 3-1. But we got a lot of big names there. Hoshoryu, Kotozakura, Aonishiki, Atami Fuji, Hakuno Fuji, Takayasu, Takeru Fuji, who's doing all right, coming back to the top division after fighting back from all those injury woes. 3-1.
Where's Daisho?
Where is Daisho? Daisho's right there in the middle.
Oh, there he is. Yep. They're in the pack. Yep, I see him.
Onosato down there in the 1 and 3s with Oho. He's in the same group with Oho, Shodai, and Ura, and Roga. So, and Tobizaru. Oh, lots of names we don't want to see in the 1 and 3.
No, yeah, a real bummer.
But going along, seeing a lot of really good sumo. There's been a lot of really competitive sumo and some really awesome matches. But if you can't watch the full on all the matches every day, you may want to watch. It's a guy on YouTube named whose channel is called Don Don Sumo, and every day he makes a video of the top 10 matches of the day, and that's worth giving a look because they're always very exciting matches, and he breaks them down so you can get to see what's happening and how the moves are made. It's very educational, very informative.
You'll find that link in chat.
And I've started linking to 3 or 4 different videos each day in my posts on our Facebook group. and that's one of them.
Nice.
So yeah, and also our good friend in Terabang has been many days, because she is in the UK, so her day starts much earlier than mine, and she will post links to a lot of the videos too. So
yes,
very helpful.
She's a real booster.
So another good reason to come and be a part of our community over on Facebook.
That's right. Yep. And Jackie also likes. Yeah, Jackie also likes to. She likes all of sumo from the bottom to the top.
Oh yeah. And if you're interested in that, Don Don has a top 5 or top 10 from Juryo each day also.
That's right. Yeah. And I'm looking at the list right now. Yeah, it's the top 5 from Juryo, and then the top 10 from Makuuchi. And it's very well done. Really, really great production value, I think.
So this tournament, there's a guy in Makushita, the 3rd division down, who's named Asahi Fuji, which is the name of a great yokozuna from the 80s, I think, or 70s. And he got permission to use that. In fact, he was encouraged to use that as his shikona, as his fighting name, from the heya that the yokozuna Asahi Fuji came out of, because he is looked at as such a high potential rikishi, right? He's someone that expecting great things out of, and he is
exciting.
He has not lost ever since turning pro earlier this year or late last year.
Really?
Yes. And he's continuing now. He's in 3rd division. He went through the bottom 3 divisions without losing a match. Won the yusho for each of those levels, and now he's up in the 3rd division. And everyone had been thinking, all right, he's going to lose a match here. Like, this is where you start really getting into the people who are hot stuff, right?
You're hitting
these are the people who are fighting to get into Juryo, and some of them have been in Juryo and have dropped down, and some of those have been in the top division and dropped down. So you get really strong competition. He still is undefeated here halfway through the tournament.
That's exciting.
And I think someone was saying that if he does finish this tournament undefeated, that he may break the record for most wins in a row since starting sumo. So it's just, we're not going to see him for a while. Although if he keeps winning all his matches, we may see him by the end of the year for a match or two, right? He might get high enough in Juryo where they bump him up for to be a day visitor into the top division. But it seems very likely that sometime next year we're going to start seeing him on our radar, provided he stays healthy and continues to just kind of march through the competition like that. So keep an eye out for Asahi Fuji. Anyway, we're looking now at day 6, right? Day 5. Yes. We're looking at day 5. What happened on day 5?
Are we day 5? Entering day 5. Yes, sorry.
So day 5. What happens? Hoshoryu beats Gonoyama. So it turns out that not everyone who beats Onosato is going to beat Hoshoryu, but Onosato bounces back and gets his 2nd win. Goes to 2-3. Beats Churanomi. Kirishima gets his first loss. He loses to Hiradomi, and that's his first win of the tournament. Aonishiki beats Kotozakura. So again, we're a little worried about with Aonishiki continuing, and it's continuing to be the case that he limps, and it's clear that his foot hurts him at the end of each match. But he gets in there and he beats Kotozakura to go to 4-1. Kotozakura drops to 3-2. Tommy Fuji drops a second. Wakanosho continues up to 5-0. Shishi continues up to 5-0.
I know. I can't wait
So
to
that means
see
entering day
how that
6,
all.
we have Wakanosho and Shishi are our only undefeated there at the top.
I love it. I love it.
But let's see, go from look at the second place shrink, right? It's getting lower. They're coming up.
The churn
People
starting to
We're starting to get the shakeout. But Wakanosho and Shishi continue to be our leaders there at 5-0.
Just a beast he's being. I'm so delighted.
Onosato's still on the wrong side of the ledger, but getting closer.
Yeah.
Kimbozan 3-2, Asanoyama 3-2. Tommy Fuji has dropped to 3-2. We see our Ozeki and Sekiwake beginning to shift out a little bit, but Hoshodu and Kirishima right up there, and Aonishiki in second place and clawing for it. And then on day 6, Onosato beats Hiradomi, and Hoshodu loses to Hakuno Fuji.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he took him seriously. Hakuno Fuji beats Hoshodu, dropping him to 4-2. Kirishima wins to hang up. Aonishiki beats Oho, which, let's admit it, Oho's in the Sanyaku. That ceases to be. If Oho is ranked Maegashira 2, beating Oho is a big deal. If Oho's ranked Komusubi, not such a big deal to beat him.
You know who's just really doing it real bad?
Who's that?
Chirnoumi. So bad. That hurts me. Right in my Fantasy Oyakata.
Well, I was a little surprised when he picked Chirnoumi, but
I don't know what I was thinking.
But Wakanosho loses for the first time. He drops down. Shishi beats Asakodyu and stays undefeated. So going into day 7, it looks like Shishi is the only one.
I love
it. At the top of the leaderboard.
He's just got to be so proud. He's just got to be like, I mean, you know, he's practicing, he's working, he's trying to get into the, you know, like get those butt wiggles under control and
find the new butt wiggle.
Find a less wiggly butt wiggle. And he's managed to do it.
And they're in our second place. Look at those: Kirishima, Aonishiki, Hakuno Fuji, Daisho, Kotoeho. Yeah. Koto Shoho hasn't managed, but his younger brother, Kotoeho, is. This is the highest he's ever been ranked, and a lot of people have been saying, "Well, this is going to be where he learns a few things." Well, this week, what he's learning is he can beat some of these guys. Nice. Takayasu doing very well, also at Maegashira 7, 5-1. Wakanosho has dropped down out of the lead, but still there in the second place. And Nishiki Fuji and Takeru Fuji. Not a bad grouping. Onosato pulls back even at 3-3. And the thing is, when he's winning, when he's moving forward, he looks really healthy. He looks really strong. And as long as he gets a good tachi-ai and gets in on the belt or just blows the other guy backwards, he's winning easily. It's when he's not able to get that quick win that he starts having that moving around the dohyo problem.
Yeah.
Which again is a good thing long term, right? It has me feeling better for, like, I just hope that he can do enough of that he does. If he loses too many times, he'll drop out before the end. Right? That's just what happens with Yokozuna. But I really hope that he manages to get. If he gets like to Tuesday or Wednesday, he should stay in through the rest of it because he'll be fighting high enough level guys that it won't be too look too bad for him to have losses. But yeah, when he wins, like in this win against Hitodomi, he's just ate him alive.
Nice.
Right, and he looked like the Onosato that we saw last year. So it's really kind of this weird thing where if he gets going, you're like, oh, it's Onosato, and then if the guy manages to dig in their heels and survive the first assault, oh, hold on to your hats, buckle up your seatbelts. This could be a bumpy ride.
Can we? Can somebody check Mitakayumi's pulse? Like,
Well,
I mean, it's just
look. I mean, Mitakayumi. Yeah. This 6 months ago, we were afraid that he was getting ready to retire. Right.
right.
He was just doing terribly, and he had that resurgence. He's looking like he was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
8 months ago. He's just very similar to what I was saying to Onosato, only it's not ring sense. If Mitakayumi gets off and is driving forward and can finish someone in the first set of maneuvers, he still looks strong. But if they hold him back, he seems to have no ability to dig in. Like where he's hurting physically is his ability to go backwards and stop himself and get going again.
Right.
And so just kind of once, if you can make it through his initial assault or get a trick tachi where he's not moving forward, and you get him at all taking a step backwards, he's kind of exactly where you want him. And that showing in 0-6 going into day 7.
Ouch.
Ura only one win going into day 7.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, Chura no Umi. What has happened?
Oh, Chura no Umi.
You've forsaken me.
Shodai is 3-3.
Yeah.
Abi is 3-3. Abi's still looking hurt. Like not hurt, but he's not at his full self. All right, and then we go into day 8, which was today. And entering day 8, because Shishi lost on day 7.
That's right. Yeah.
Shishi lost to Nishiki Fuji, who's there among those first place people now. Nishiki Fuji, who's 6-1.
Yep.
Pulls Shishi down with him.
6-2.
And all the other guys have a big sigh of relief. And now we've got Kirishima and Aonishiki and Takayasu and Kotoeho. Looking good. Takeru Fuji. Hoshoryu still up there at 5-2. Atami Fuji's there at 5-2. Hakuno Fuji. Daisho. Asano Yama's still hanging in at 5-2.
Yeah.
Kim Bozan, who on day 8, I'm pretty sure that was today. Kim Bozan and Shishi go head to head.
Yeah, that's right.
And I believe Shishi has never beaten him. Onosato's pulled up to 4-3. That's looking good. That 4-3 crowd is very small.
Small but mighty. Yeah.
So on day 8, Kim Bozan and Shishi go to head to head, and Shishi wins.
That's right.
Did you watch that match today?
I've been watching Shishi's matches just because it's at first I was like, I'm just going to pay attention because I picked him.
Right.
But he's been doing so good that when I've had a minute, he's been the guy that I've been watching.
Yeah, Kim Bozan had him dead to rights 3 times in that match, and Shishi managed to slip out of the way.
Yeah. Really good stuff. Really great sumo.
It was, I actually felt really bad for Kim Bozan. Also, because, in my daily predict the winners, I predicted Kim Bozan would beat Shishi. He should have done it.
That's so great.
But yeah, Wakanosho gets the second loss. Shishi doing great. He's doing great. We didn't talk. I haven't talked much about Kazuma. Kazuma is another rookie who,
I
with
was going to say, yeah,
a
that's someone
lot
I'm
of
not familiar with.
people picked him, and he started off strong. He won his first two. He went 2-0, and then he dropped 5 in a row.
Yeah, he's
And
3-5 by
he
day.
managed to win on day 8 to go to 3-5. So yeah, when we get to the Fantasy Oyakata, you'll see a whole bunch of people were looking at him, going, "Yep, he's going to be a hotness." And
He's the new hotness. Yeah, yeah. Hey, was excited to see that on day 8, Cherumi won.
that makes you happy, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Happy
You know who didn't though? Mitakeumi.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy. That's just horrible.
And he lost to Takeru Fuji, and he got a good strong start. Mitakeumi did in that match. It looked like he was going to drive it out, particularly because Takeru Fuji continues to still be a little shaky. He seems to have gotten the point in his career, just because of his injuries, where he doesn't always dig in as deep as he can at the edge of the dohyo.
Yeah.
But he dug in deep this time, I think because he knew that if he did, Mitakeumi would have no hope. And that's what happened.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so Shishi won. Onosato won. Hoshoryu won. Kotozakura, good for him. Pulled back even to 4-4.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at the end of day 8, so right now, this is where things stand. We've got our leaders are Kirishima, Aonishiki, Kotoeho, and Shishi at
Nice.
7-1. Excuse me. However,
Yeah.
Aonishiki, aside from all of the limping and walking around that we've been talking to previously, on day 8, in his match, who was he fighting against? In his match against Takanosho, he got the win, but he went off the dohyo and stayed down for
shoot.
I don't know. It wasn't that long, but he was clearly in pain and was like down on all fours.
Yeah.
Before he got up and walked and limped across to get out of there. So,
well, and what was going on? I missed the reason that who was it? Who left? Someone left.
Oh, Wakanosho. Yeah, no, Wakanosho. People thought that, in fact, the NHK announcers thought that he maybe got concussed, but he hurt his knee and had to be taken to the hospital for surgery.
Oh man!
So Wakanosho, after starting, I think he was 5-1 at the time. He's out and he's had surgeries. He's going to be out for who knows how long. And so ranked at Maegashira 11, he's going to wind up with a 5-10 record mostly, 5-2-8.
Right.
And he'll probably have to drop back down to Juryo because of that, which is a real shame because he was one of our leaders. He was looking strong.
Yeah.
And injury comes along and does its thing. So yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Shishi though looking good.
Looking really good.
Hoshoryu and Hakuno Fuji and Takayasu, Asanoyama, Nishiki Fuji, and Takeru Fuji all there, one back. We've got 4 leaders and 6 people in second place. Onosato right behind them. He had a really strong match against Oho. He also came out. Now Oho, say what you will about how badly he does is, and when he's ranked at Komusubi, he's a big guy. And one of the things I really like today is Onosato looked like like his real old self. He just completely smacked into him and controlled it, and didn't matter how big Onosato was. Onosato is about the same size physically as Onosato. That's it. Oho is about the same size as Onosato.
Yeah.
And so he's a big guy to move around. Like, people who beat him aren't usually beating him by overwhelming him. He just is making a lot of stupid mistakes, and getting thrown and angled out. But Onosato looked exactly the way we want him to look today. What does that mean for the second week? I don't know.
Yeah, anybody's guess. I just realized something. I didn't mean to pick Chiro no Umi. I meant to pick Gonoyama.
There you go.
Can I make
No.
that change? Okay, never mind.
Because as much as that Fujinakawa helped me out with the two Kimboshi, look at him now at 3 and 5.
I know.
You remember when we were going over our picks, I meant to pick Hakuno Fuji.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I'm tempted to say you can make the switch if I can make the switch, but I think everyone else
No,
playing
I'm
the
afraid
game
you
doesn't
cannot.
want that to happen.
Everyone will be, no, I picked Shishi.
You make your choices and you live with them.
Shoot. That's right.
Yeah. So this is looking really good. So Kirishima, 7 and 1. Well, we always figure, right, on day 5 and 10, you're looking at you bring down the tournament by thirds, and you look at to predict how you might do over the course of the whole tournament. And here at the midway point, you kind of look to just double it up and shave one off either side. And so Kirishima, right now, if he does this well in the second week,
good.
He's going to have 13 or 14 wins. And given the way everyone else is going, that'll probably be enough to win the tournament, which means he's kind of on track to get that Yokozuna promotion.
Now, Hoshoryu isn't too far behind him, so I mean,
Yeah, well, I say Hoshoryu, if he does about the same, winds up at 12 and 3 or 13 and 2.
Yeah.
No. 12 and 3. Yeah, I guess. So yeah, I mean, certainly Kirishima's or Hoshoryu's right there. Hakuno Fuji's looking strong. Takayasu's looking strong. Onosato at 5 and 3. Right, he's in there for 10 wins. But if he can do great this second week, if he can not drop anymore, then he's going to drag other people back to him. That's when the second week is those top rankers. That's when they're fighting themselves. So every loss is not just that loss. It's the person competing with you is getting closer, and you're falling back. They're always kind of, double pains or double wins. So yeah, Hoshoryu right there, right? One win off the pace and looking good. Onosato 2 wins off the pace. He needs the other guys to stumble a little more, but he's well on pace to have a solid performance and show that he's back. Hakuno Fuji and Takayasu, there he is again, just tantalizing me with that. Maybe one of these days he'll win it. He's gonna have a bad week too, like he tends to, and it's tough being the oldest guy in the division.
That is.
But tough. I love seeing Hakuno Fuji up there, looking as strong as he did, getting that win off Hoshoryu. I'm glad to see Asanoyama doing well at Maegashira 10. I still don't think that he's gonna, I think he could well wind up at double digits. Probably wind up with 9 wins. But he just watching him, he doesn't have that elite level performance in him anymore. The years and the injuries have taken too much out of him.
Well, what do you think's going on with Tobizaru?
I think the monkey is getting gray.
Yeah, okay.
He's another guy.
I mean, he looks
did
great. He
terribly,
looks fresh.
and then had a good tournament last time, and now he's back to performing about the way he was previously. I mean, he's always been undersized. It's speed and reaction, which are the first things to go, and then strength is next. And he didn't, he's really good. He's really smart, but coming up against most of these top level guys, if he doesn't get his win today, he got it by getting in, tying the guy up, and making a good little leg kick. Right?
Yeah.
The kind of tricky little move that we're used to him doing. Those things haven't worked for him in a while. Everyone's kind of aware of his tricks.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It feels like he has less of that fighting spirit. Less of a flying monkey, a little more of a lounging monkey.
He's a lounge lizard monkey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's really good. He's very entertaining to watch. He and Ura, Ura is doing one win worse than him. I'm watching both of them and thinking, well, they were always kind of up here on borrowed time because they were there on their intangibles, right? Their ability to pull rabbits out of hats. I think their hats are running out of rabbits.
Right.
I hope that it's not true for both of them because they're both so entertaining to watch. But I think that's what's going on. On the other hand, Ura is ranked at Maegashira 5 now, so I think there's a better chance that as he drops back down again, he will find a level where he is still very effective. Tobizaru at Maegashira 9, I think we're going to see him drop back down into the mid-teens, and the last time he was down there, he did poorly before he turned it around. So,
yeah. You only got a couple of those, in your run. Diminishing returns for sure. But look at Mitakeumi.
He got a win.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy.
It's so sad to watch former Ozekis in the last parts of their careers. You just want them. I think of you in your glory days, and all you're doing is holding on by the skin of your teeth.
That's why I'm going out at the top of my game.
Good for you.
I haven't reached the top yet. I'll let you know when I get there.
I reached the top, and I had to stop, and that's what's bothering me.
Yeah. Famous.
Famous
last words.
I want to be like Hosho to you.
That's great.
So I don't know. We're looking forward to a week 2. I think Kirishima is gonna win the yusho. That's my week. Start a week 2 prediction. I think he's gonna do it.
I think so too, and I'm bummed because he's my second place.
Well, I think I picked him for first and second. So,
I see how it goes.
Well, and I in the Facebook group, when after we posted that, Jackie Skidmore specifically said, "Wait, you can do that?" And I'd say, "Yep." And several people said, "Yeah, no, that's been done before." And my explanation is, well, I mean, basically, you're making a bet. You're betting that your guy will get you a point, but you're eliminating the possibility that you will get 2 points. So
that's right. Yeah.
You're reducing the chances that you'll get 0, but eliminating the possibility that you get 2.
You can do what I'm doing and get 0.
Most, and as we've seen in the last few tournaments, most people get 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Al Nishiki, God, there's a lot of buzz in the changing room afterward about how he was, and he was saying that when he fell down, he felt something in his toe, and he didn't know. He didn't know.
Oh no.
So we're all waiting for today to find out if he's coming back. Did he do something bad, like really bad? Is he going to take a day off? Is he just going to come back? And if he does, what does he look like? He still needs 3 more wins, right? He's in that Sekawake position. This is the only tournament he gets this shot to get the 10 and earn back Ozeki.
So he's
so
coming back.
No matter
That
how
is,
badly he's hurt, I think he's coming back, and that's a shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Who else do we? Look at where Kotozakura is.
Yeah.
He's Kadoban. He needs 8 wins, and he is right on the edge. He is in that position where he seems likely to come to Stan's house on the final day.
Right? Yoshino Fuji too, though. I'm not. Yeah.
But Kotozakura. So we're in this weird position, right? I think we talked about this before the tournament started, right? If Kirishima gets his promotion and Aonishiki can't get 10 wins and Kotozakura gets a Makekoshi, we could have 0 Ozeki.
Wild. But they will do some kind of shenanigan, right?
I mean, they will have 2 of the Yokozuna serve as Yokozuna Ozeki.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which they've done before. That's what it is. Just someone has to have that rank of Ozeki. What they do, provided they have enough Yokozuna, they do that. Like, all right, well, you're the Yokozuna, but you're also fulfilling this duty too. It's like an extra duty for you because you're so wonderful.
Do you think, right? Yeah, exactly. Or a way to sort of fudge it so that those roles aren't empty. But
the problem is kind of
do you think that the lack of Ozeki would impact Kirishima's opportunity
to get promoted?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's remember he was so close previously, and everyone likes him. He's a very well liked Rikishi, and he has put in the time and put in a lot of effort and represented himself and his Heia very well. And this kind of thing they want to reward. And
well, that's good.
As you know, it's so hard to fulfill that at his age. It's unlikely. Like if it was Onosato, who's so young and has such a bright and illustrious career ahead of him, I could see if it had been him in that position, I could see them maybe saying, you know what, well, we'll make him wait a little longer because it serves our purposes. But if he does this now and they hold him back, first of all, it's not a slam dunk that he gets promoted anyway, right? So he needs to perform very well. If he performs that well, and then they say, "No, we kind of need you here," that's very likely his last shot, right? Even if he does get promoted to Yokozuna, I don't think he's going to be I don't think he's around 4 years from now.
Long for a while. Yeah.
Just because of his age and his condition. I could be wrong, and he seems to be doing well right now, but we know how getting old messes with the Rikishi, and he's already got those injuries that he's carrying with him.
But he's looking good.
He is. I think Kirishima and Hoshoryu are the 2 that are going to be going for the yusho this time. They will be in it in the final weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
Hakuno Fuji, maybe, because he's fought he's. Let me just. I gotta double check that. But how many of the he has already fought? No, come on, Hakuno Fuji. Show me the Hakuno Fuji. He has fought Aonishiki and Hoshoryu and Onosato and Koto Shoho and he fights Kotozakura today.
Interesting. So yeah, so he's
So
got
his schedule is going to start getting a little easier. So he could very well be in that mix coming into the final weekend.
well, I'm really bummed because I'm looking at my at my day 9.
Yeah.
And we're looking at like 3 hours away. Well, 4 hours away from the when the bouts start, and Hoshoryu is going up against Yoshino Fuji.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate it when
hard.
my team fights each other.
When you Rishi go against each other.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right.
Who else? Yeah.
Let's do our other thing.
Shall we do that
You
thing?
want to do that other thing?
Yeah, I will say I am excited that Shishi day 9 running up against Abi.
Okay.
He's got it.
You think so?
I do. We'll see. But you're, of course, talking about the famed Fantasy Oyakata.
I am.
You are. You look you look stunned.
I'm trying to figure out why it hasn't shown up on the screen. Place.
There it is.
It was supposed to be there when we came back. That's why I looked so shocked.
Oh, I jumped back because we were on the other thing, and I thought maybe I was gonna cover your All
right. There we go. So this is day 2. This is where things looked after day 2. I guess I probably should have shown day 1, which is where we started after one day. But after day 2, I got that one special point because of the Kimboshi, which bumped me up into the lead over a couple guys. So we see still very, very tightly packed.
Yes.
Why is this? There we go. I want the best possible to show.
There we go.
Best possible. Right. So I guess I didn't put it on that clip. Okay. I must have not included it. All right. So after day 3, I got a second Kimboshi.
Jeez.
Which means I earned 13, which still would have had me 1 point ahead, but I'm 15.
Yikes.
Meanwhile, we see that you are there at 10.
The Nagoya Dr. Sumo Show.
Right. Masatarida is one of our past winners.
Yeah.
Taro Bang is Jackie Skidmore, who just this tournament has made a couple of picks, which has sadly kept her kind of down towards the bottom most of the time.
But as a member of the of this Basho's Fantasy Oyakata, Jackie gets a Fighting Spirit Award, which gives her no points, but just
nope. But it increases her incentive pay.
Right. It does. Yeah. Their social cachet.
A multiplier on 0.
And in abundance.
So again, thanks to, well, I guess.
And folks, you'll note that Stan mistakenly gave someone else the Kimboshi, and then when upon correction realized that, of course, he is.
Well, I wound up getting it anyway. So. But I didn't get 3. I only got 2. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So here we go. Oki no Gaijin is my name. Yeah, as opposed to you who changed your name. I am always Oki no Gaijin.
Right. So I like to change my Heya name and my of course the Nagoya Heya run by Dr. Sumo Show.
Dr. Sumo Show.
Yeah.
All right. So then on day 4, still cruising along. Nagoya Heya stays at goes up to 13. Tetsuo Arashi and Masatarida. So the interesting thing about them is their picks are completely identical.
Yeah,
So
right.
they're going to be tied. It's only the Yusho and Jun Yusho choices that are different. So they're going to be moving in lockstep throughout this.
Yeah.
But right now we've also got Snow Dragon and Lightning Rikshi, who I think that's Marvelous, Lightning Rikshi.
Okay.
Then we go into day 5, and I had a good day on day 5.
So did I.
Yes, you come up and jump and join the leaders.
But Waka Troga Fuji staying ahead of me.
Well, I mean, the thing about it's only if you are tied for the league that there's any separation at all.
Yeah.
So 17 points is 17 points. All you guys are tied even.
Yeah.
So then we go into day 6. After day 6. Well, it's close up, right? I went from yeah, yeah, you had a bad day. Well, you and I both did not have good days, right?
No,
so I was
and
up
I know
by 4, and now I'm up by 3. You had a bad day and dropped back down to 19.
Yoshino Fuji.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Troy. You're not going to like the rest of this week goes.
After
day 7.
No.
Yeah, but Masatari and Tetsuo Arashi also had a bad day, and they dropped back.
It's you and me,
No
Jackie.
Dragon surges up to the top.
It's you and me, Jackie. We'll hold the fort down here at the bottom.
And then after today, so midway through, all right, I've been running out there in front. Midway through. Come on. Oh, sorry. You know why it's not there? Because we have to reveal it.
That's right.
Right. So
we do it live.
And let me grab this thing here and change what we're looking at. And we're going to look at the reveal for the Fantasy Oyakata standings currently. So right now, the best score you could possibly have is 35. And that would be if you picked Kirishima in your champion level and Aonishiki in your Sanyaku level, and Hakuno Fuji, who I wanted to pick. Hakuno Fuji in your upper Maegashira.
Yeah.
Kotoeho in your middle, and Shishi.
My boy.
Only one person picked Shishi.
That would be Mimi.
That would be Yu. All right, so let's have a look and see where things are standing. Come back here. This is how things break down. So you can already see there's a tie at the top. But let's see, down here in the 25 level.
The tie at the bottom.
We've got Jackie and Troy.
Yeah.
We both have Oshoryu. You've got Yoshino Fuji. She's got Aonishiki. You've got Chudanomi. She's got
really. Yeah, that's what did us in.
Takayasu, good choice. Kotoeho, really good choice. Shishi, and
really good choice.
Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, overall, that only gets you 25 points.
There's still time, Jackie.
6 points. We have Namiyama.
Okay. New name on the list, right?
New contestant, yet. Kirishima and Atami Fuji and Takanosho. Takayasu.
Okay.
And Hobby. Interesting. And at 27 points, tied at 27 points, we have Marvelous, Lightning Rikshi, and Kushana, both of whom have Kirishima, Koto Shoho, and Yoshino Fuji. Gonoyama and Hakuno Fuji.
Okay.
Kotoeho and
Oof.
Asanoyama. And Takeru Fuji and Kazuma.
Oh yeah, that's where the Kazuma comes into play.
It's the first time we see Kazuma.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it will not be the last time we see Kazuma. And then we got 3 people tied with 29 points. They are Masatarida and Tetsuo Arashi and Snow Dragon.
Nice. Now,
pick Kirishima.
Sorry, just real quick. Snow Dragon and Tetsurashi, they're new, right?
Snow Dragon was here last time.
Oh yeah. That's right.
In fact, he finished second last time.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. He didn't use Snow Crow he was Snow OH, but
Got it.
I'm pretty sure the snow gives it away.
Yeah.
So everyone picked Kirishima. Tetsuo Arashi and Masu Tarida are going to be identical. So Aonishiki,
That's great.
Snow Dragon took Atami Fuji. Gonoyama and the 2 of them took Hakuno Fuji.
Mm-hmm.
Kotoeho and the 2 of them took Fuji Ryoga. And Takeru Fuji and the 2 of them took Kazuma.
Sure did.
So then we come back over here and in the lead, tied at 31 points, we have Wakatroga Fuji and Okino Gaijin. That's me. Both of us took Kirishima. Both of us took Aonishiki.
Oh.
Hakuno Fuji.
Could you imagine?
If I'd taken it. Oh, Asanoyama and Takayasu are the same.
Oh.
Asakoryu and Takeru Fuji. So if I had taken Hakuno Fuji, I'd be in the lead still.
You'd be the lead, yeah. Yep.
But I didn't. And the thing is, if this was the finish, he would beat me because our tiebreaker for the win is no, I guess I would beat him.
Because you got I
got least win. No, it's most wins. Person with the most wins.
Yeah.
So he would beat me because he has more wins than I do. I have more special points than he does.
I thought it was the special points made the difference, but I get it now.
No, that's why you want it to be the person who got more wins. So
something else.
So that's where things stand here in the Fantasy Oyakata game going into week 2.
Nice.
And as I said, look, we've only got 6 points between the top and the bottom.
Yeah. So many things could change.
Depending, if wrestling, many things can change. I'd say both you and Jackie, if things turn around, like if Kirishima gets hurt or if some of those things happen, and your guys start doing well, you could very easily make up 6 points.
Sure.
It's not the way to bet, but it's certainly, it's certainly doable.
Don't count us out yet, Jackie. And that, friends, was Fantasy Oyakata.
Fighto! And that's where we stand.
That's where we stand. Excuse me, I feel like I just inhaled a bug. Yeah, that's where we stand. And this is where we stand.
This is where we stand. All right, so we're going into week 2.
Yeah.
7 more days of big sumo to come. We will continue to post on the Facebook group every day.
Yep.
And come on over and join us. Always happy to answer questions or get into some fun conversations.
Yeah.
And we'll be back here next Sunday after the final day, after Senshu Raku. We'll be here to wrap it up and tell you how everything went and crown a Fantasy Oyakata yusho.
That's right. Who do you think it'll be? I'm not asking you, sir. I'm asking the audience.
Who do you think it's going to be?
That's right. If you think it'll be me, Maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
I think you and Jackie are going to have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we will. We'll Rochambeau for it. Okay, I think it is. Is it time for the drums? We're going to be back next Sunday.
We'll be back next Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we have to say in particular.
No. I will say that I have a hankering for sumo and sushi, which doesn't happen until November, but I'm just thinking a lot about it for some reason. That'll be fun.
That will be fun. You got to reach out. You got to contact them and see if we can.
Yeah, we got to get in there as press. We got to get our credentials. Right. But I will. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about too. See if we can't get interview with some famed sumo rikishi of yore.
Because Konishiki is still part of that. So
that's right. Yeah, as part of a kind of a almost seems like a partner of the sort. And do you think that we should we get the VIP premium, the Sky Suite?
The what?
So you know we have experiences that we can choose,
right?
And it's viewing only, sushi in the show, front row.
We did,
or the Sky Suite, and you get your own.
The Sky Suite
sushi.
Is the Sky Suite where you fight in the ring.
Yeah, and you do get to fight in the ring afterwards. No, you get the I don't know where.
Oh, is that where you get the photo op afterwards?
Well, you get a chef hand rolling sushi on demand, open bar,
okay,
dedicated expedited entry, a photo op with the wrestlers at the end of the show, a exclusive sumo plus sushi tour merchandise item, and a lock of hair from the rikishi of your choice.
That last one you made up.
I did make that up. What did we do last time? Did we do the front row? We did the front row. Yeah. Where are the prices on these? I'm not seeing it. I
don't know. The previous times that I went, I did the Sky Suite, and those are the times I got in and got in the ring.
Oh yeah, I mean, so that's the other thing too. Yeah, I mean, they let you get. There were people who got up there and kind of did some fun wrestling kind of stuff. That ain't gonna be me.
Could be. They didn't hurt anyone. If you go up there and you're clear that you're not trying to go, I could beat these guys like some of those. Like they put those people in their places. But remember
they do. Well, they all
a couple of very petite young women.
Yeah, well, I'll be with the petite young women. Yeah, interesting. So anyway, but that'll be fun. We are of course looking towards November.
If you're talking about Facebook, if you go to Facebook and you go to my personal page, the banner photo is me and the rikishi from one of the times I went.
Yeah, we took some pictures, but they don't look very good.
No, this was one of the professional. It's a photo op, and they've got someone.
Yeah. We were kind of awash in red. It looked a little sinister.
Yeah, it looked like we were in a submarine diving.
Yeah, exactly, or some kind of fire of some kind. But what do you say? Shall we?
I think that it's probably time for you to drag those drums out.
I'm gonna drum you out of here. Wait.
You have been listening to The Sumo Show, a live podcast about the art and sport of sumo. Your hosts tonight have been Stan Brown and Troy Hewitt. Production by Troy Hewitt. Sumoliering by Stan Brown. And initial charge by Tachi Troy. So until next Sunday on Senchuraku, the final day of the tournament, we say to you, Ja matane!